around, and then we're gonna play some more Baldur's Gate. I know, nobody's surprised at this point. I'm not gonna admit any sort of addiction, but there might be an addiction. Yeah, no, that's just the effect that these old games have always had on me, and that is, I don't think they're going to change at all, actually. Change strategy is going to want to see if anything changes. I'm gonna put this one up as well. But loads, that is? That is. Because I'm pretty sure he at least still has the ambition, potentially at that. I swear to God, if he actually manages, I will actually applaud him for that. For good reason as well. Now, today we shall investigate further upon the most gracious village of Nesville? Something like that. Basically a piss little 3-hut big village, quote unquote, in nowhere land that has seen a few cases of murder recently, and as usual in small communities, it's raging with ideas of who might be the perpetrator of said murders, be that the witch Umar herself, after 500 years of disappearing, or, you know, taking a nap, as I like to call it. Waking up, realizing everything is shit, because somebody has managed to awake her on the wrong side of the bed, basically. And so started randomly killing people, and then skinning them, and then coming back a day later to take the bodies, because of course that is precisely what you would do. Alternatively, some wolves have decided that they have a taste for, well, human skin, leaving the body behind and then coming back the next day doing it. Not unimaginable, considering we live in a... Shut up, Begonia, I'm talking. We live in a world of lycanthropy, where, you know, that is possible. Also, I do love my little new animated thing. Especially if you make it big. It does cost bits though, I kind of feel that is a bit cheap. You should have that as an option for points as well, but I do like it. Just like, oh, really? Yes, indeed. But oh well. Alternatively, we already have somewhat determined that the ogres who have settled close by are probably not the perpetrators. They would rather like to have an cooperative deal of the people here. So we'll try to give them a chance to do so. Let's see here then. I've spoken to the ogre Mardolf, and I do not believe he nor his followers are responsible for Imnesvale's problems. What should it must have to kill us? What makes you so certain? As his own people go missing, much the same as yours, he's as worried as you are. Oh, that isn't good news at all. Ogres can be worried. What should we do? Actually, he has sent me with a proposition. His people will provide protection for the village in exchange for peaceful relations and a bit of trade. Yes? I must say that might not be such a bad idea. This ogre can be trusted in this. Actually, this is a pretty smart idea. As far as I'm aware, while mostly ogres and minotaurs and other creatures are, of course, considered to be quite less than human, and are usually hunted in the wilderness, some of them have either be enslaved and use their slave labor, because their minotaur is pretty fucking big and muscly, so, you know, if you want someone to heavy lifting, that's a pretty good way to do it. Bit hard to get, but useful. On the other hand of the argument, since these creatures, technically speaking, do possess some intellect, some of them have actually started a career as mercenaries and shit. Dealing with, well, the usual mercenary work. A bit harsh, but they can be reasoned with, you know, and since they can be reasoned with, it might not be a bad idea to do it. They're capable of rational thought, which makes them, technically speaking, a lot above. And then you get into that whole technically speciesism. I mean, you know, at which point we presume some human intellect and one not, and, you know, one is just an animal that we can kill. That goes then back to the whole idea of, you know, when is slavery okay and when is it actually slavery and when not, you know? I mean, yeah. Is a circus who hosts animals, enslaving said animals? Maybe. But would we call it slavery? Probably not. Alas, it's a long debate. I had a long debate about this particular topic one point, in the early 2000s, if memory serves, with a buddy of mine when we were very drunk and getting very agitated about Baldur's Gate. Good times, actually. Very good times. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I'll have to go and talk to them, I suppose. We could both benefit from this. You could, actually. Since you're so long a possibility, all I suggest is you go to Marilla's cabin. You've already been there. There might be some evidence of what happened to her. Neat. Now, technically speaking, this is not our usual sort of work, to put it simply, because, well, let's be honest here. Oh, we are not really the kind of people who work for free. However, just monetary rewards are of course not the only reward you get. And don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about altruistic nonsense like, you know, you get a good feeling out of it. I'm talking about favor for favor kind of business. Which, mind you, you would think has died out, but not really. No, it's still a thing. It's still very much live and practiced, so to speak. You bring word from the human village? Yes. Has Minister Lord not arrived yet? Huh? Human Lord is coming? No, not coming yet, but Mother was pleased that you did what you say. Mother thanks you. Yes, you should. Okay, well, that hasn't happened yet. I guess we should probably sleep the night away anyway, but I did still have the mimic blood in my inventory. Because of course, you know, once you get a quest to actually find a mimic's blood, you can bet your sorry little ass that somewhere around you will indeed most definitively find a mimic. We found one in a cave. I was about to say, game, are you about to quick save? Still upset, why is that? But there's no way to get him to actually go like, yes, I would like to do something for my love. I mean, to be fair, if he's just a pussy about it, you know, I don't fucking care. You can sit there all I want to go like, I will love the lady. If you're not willing to do anything for that, it makes you not really high up on my list of priorities. Ah, yes, obviously found any of that mimic blood. Yes, I do have, in fact. Let me have a look at what you have there. Yes. Yes, I see. Well done, girl. Well done. That guy sounds like me, doesn't he? I've never found it, but here it is. I took the liberty of digging out that sword earlier, just in case. Rather prophetic of me, don't you think? I was just collecting dust anyway, so here you go. And well earned, I might add. Now all I need to do is add this to the golem and he will be complete. Finally, I will be able to leave this place and be assured that Colette will not be molested while I'm gone. Yes, awake, my creature. Awake and hear my commands. Hey, what's wrong here? Oh, now, step back. Back, I command you. Order. Let's not get involved in that, shall we? Let's see if the man can actually defend himself. I mean, he didn't really pay me for any help, mind you. I'm kinda interested to see who's gonna win this. Wizard versus Stone Golem. Round 1. Final round as well. In this corner, we have a mage that decided to use as a fucking sword instead of magic. Interesting. On the other side, we have a Stone Golem who attacks his not master, I suppose. Oh, so far the mage is doing a pretty good job. Let me just check out that sword you gave me. We had it. Can't identify it. I will do so. Also, I do have some elven armor in my inventory. Quite useful armor. The fight rages on. So far, the Stone Golem is near death. The mage has taken a hit. 17 crushing. To the head.
Hello there.
Asha, you're alive. Oh, thank the gods. Yes, I'm alive, my daughter. Thanks to a kind stranger here. I did literally nothing. Colette, what has happened? Oh there, it was terrible. My own creation turned on me, boy. Seems I'm not so wise and powerful as I had first thought. See, now he stops being like me, because I would not have made that mistake. Excuse me. Perhaps I've been foolish in some of my other decisions as well. There, boy, if you promise to take care of my daughter and protect her, if you still want her, I'll not stand in the way. Oh, Mother, I surely thank you. Thank you, Jamian. I shall take excellent care of Colette, you can be sure. That is enough. Let's not waste this chance. Well, that worked out splendidly well for you. Thanks to you, girl, for saving a foolish wizard's life. My daughter is now gone. I can relieve myself for a while and consider what I have done.
I'm ready. I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Stop saying that, Yoshima. You said this every single time, and I have not seen you dance on the fucking head of a pin. All the way up till now. You lying son of a bitch. Yoshima. Oh, sorry, it reminds me actually. I kind of forgot to mention, but yes, there's a new
Of course.
animated little emote thing around. Cute, isn't it?
If that's what you want.
Actually, that's been around for a few days at this point. I just forgot to mention it. Because I saw that I had some more slots for animated stuff, and I was like, yeah, okay, sure. I still have like 3 or so in the making anyway, and I decided to do this one first. But technically speaking, more.
Whatever you desire.
But, they're not yet completely done. Services, please. I don't care about some rodents so long as they don't bite my face off. I'll sleep well. Okie dokie. So, in a very not surprising turn of events, we have now determined
Good customer. A pearl to you.
a few things. Not everything, of course. Let's identify the sword short. It is Il Brasser +1. Mirror image once per day. Charge ability. Not bad, mind you, but I am really not good with charge abilities. And now, and now I could use them in battle. Some of them are actually really fucking good, like, what was it, Ram, I think, is actually pretty good. Because what Ram does is precisely what the name would imply. It acts as a ram, meaning that you cast a spell on the enemy, and the enemy gets rammed away quite a bit of distance from you. Which, for example, for a mage is a rather fortuitous thing. Most mages do not like to engage in close fucking quarters, after all. Okay, so, this is not finished yet. Idle hands. Don't think anything has happened with the boys yet. I don't know how the fuck that would work out. Okay, Manulf. Have you seen the guy yet? Oh, has he not arrived yet? Yeah. Okay, so maybe we need to wait this out a bit, right? I don't really want to sit around and do nothing while we wait for these fucking assholes to get a move on and get talking, so... Yes, we're gonna go on our way into the hinterlands and find out what precisely is responsible for all the death, murder, and everything else in between. Into the temple ruins. Then we have the Windspear Hills left. Actually, I don't even... Oh, there's no company there. I was about to say. I do love arriving in the darkness, because then I can see so fucking much game. To be fair, that is kinda how it should be. Okay, quick save. How late is it? It's... Wait a second, it's hour 15? It's hour 15? I don't see shit game. Have we actually arrived at the place? Most definitively have, eh? But thanks, game. It's gonna make this fun for the whole family. Well then, let's move forward while we try to very carefully find our way while seeing literally nothing. Like, how hard can it be to find your way forward, you know? Wait a minute, it's not like you're not seeing anything. Not seeing much. Yeah, shadow there. Not a good start. I smell some energy draining in my near future. It is never a... Not steal my vengeance! That was a lycanthrope, wasn't it? Fucking knew it. Lycanthropy. Such a royal pain in the ass of a fucking thing, I tell ya. Really not something you want to get involved with. Oh well, oh well. So what's the worst that could happen? Oh right, you could turn into a fucking monstrosity yourself. This is creepy as sound effects though. Enjoyable. What do we have here? Another shadow. I was about to say, I don't think we can actually get through there. But let's make this the smart way and wait here, like good little kids. Yeah, I know. Your slings are probably not gonna be too useful here. Yashumi will be doing some damage, I do believe. And yeah, the others have good melee weapons, so they're not gonna be much fear from their point of view. It's the old habit from Baldur's Gate 1. Leave me be. That was good to check if there's any other areas you can reach from any given map. It's a habit that never dies once you have it. No, it's not the weapon that's faulty, it's more like shadows are just, you know, not that easy to hit as creatures. And I think you just gave yourself probably some skill drain. Yeah. Yes, you did. I mean, I do have... do I? Negative plane protection. A very useful ability that should protect us even from the energy drain of the fucking shadows. Not just shadows, I was thinking like vampires maybe? Yeah, vampire abilities too. Because that is going to be really important at some point in our near future, mind you. We're surprised how dangerous vampires are. A bit like how illicits work actually. In-game system, that is. Because these motherfuckers can drain your intellect with their attack. And if your intellect reaches 0, rather obviously, you die. Okay, that seems like a pain in the ass to fight. Why? Yes, it is. So far, none of these creatures are really worth much in the way of XP, though. Kinda saddening. Okay, what does my map say? My map said I still can't see shit all, but it's a dark fucking forest. That's how it's supposed to be fair. There's that, of course, to consider. So we shall very carefully and sneakily move forwards. I'll find out what that random asshole was talking about his vengeance and us getting in the way of said vengeance. See, I'm not a fan of getting in the way of vengeance, if it's justified. However, I do have a job that I need to carry out after all. I'm not really too willing to just, you know, turn around go like, ah, sure, I'm just gonna assume you are going to be justified in your actions. Really not my style, I'd say. Hey, just try. Great creatures though. Never a fun experience to deal with them. Like, I really wished the fucking dark forest wouldn't be so dark. It's like, did you listen to yourself there, honey boy? Have you realized that the dark forest is dark? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so that's where we started. And if there's another way over to the right side. So that we might find some more little things. Hello, Wolf. Bye, Wolf. Ah, some water. It seems like a pleasant idea, doesn't it? The thing that I'm always prepared for such eventualities. Whew. Ah. Everybody could be the water. Make the day more pleasant. Oh, shadow. And to be fair, even if we were to encounter some higher shadows, I don't think we'd be outmatched, so to speak. We're actually pretty well equipped. Oh yeah, imagine having 2 talking swords and dual wielding them. That sounds like fun. I think I'll politely, nicely, and easily go like, yeah, one is enough. One is enough. As I said, we are not just witches. Actually, do shadows count as undead? I don't know. Hardly not. Oh, no, that actually works. She actually managed to take them over. Nice. Well, actually speaking, this ability can work up to all the way to police and shit, so... Shadows attacking shadows. They're fighting amongst each other now. Amusing. And they realize that their weapons are envisioned. It's like, yeah, that seems reasonable.
You shall suffer my wrath.
They do create a nice amount of distraction though. Oh shit, they remembered that they were actually on the other side. Well. Bad luck. No. Just kill the rest of her, please. No reason to be nice to them. My ship burns with an inner light that is faint but noticeable. It seems that this too has been affected by the darkness that infects this land. I guess, probably did. And get a bit of a stairs down. What's that? The polished glass of this rune window catches some of the weak light that the darkened gem puts forth. It arranged this pane in such a manner that it would reflect all of the light. Which...
I am at peace in the outdoor places, though it never seems to last.
The polished glass reflecting the light from the gem back upon itself, the illumination is significantly brighter. Okay. We found more evil creatures that would dare to stand in my way. Yes. The simple answer is yes. Now then. Deep darkness. The edge of it is scratched and torn as if some large creature has moved through here recently. The darkness of the pit is black so deep it strains your eyes just to see it. Oh, well, rather, wouldn't it be not seeing it because it's Darkness, not blackness.
Has no effect. Has no effect.
Yeah, something evil is afoot. I mean, that should be rather obvious at this point. There's a ruined temple, there's shadows all around. A sort of impenetrable darkness all over the fucking place. I already take a genius to figure out, like, yeah, something is wrong. Not in a good way. But I guess our only choice in this particular manner is to go into the darkness. Well, the adventurous choice is that. The reasonable choice would be to abandon this place post haste and go like, well, you and all you stand for, because I'm not gonna go in there. However, okay, see, now it's night. Now it actually is acceptable to be dark outside again. Man, this does not look pleasant, does it? Not fucking pleasant at all. Oh, a shade wolf. Not really afraid. Hey, look! At least now we can see something. Yeah, that's not the weapon that's faulty. I already told you, it's not the weapon's fault. Let's see,
Destiny.
boom, get turned, bitches. Or run away. I leave the final choice up to you.
Victory shall be ours. You know.
Anything else? Yeah, that creature. Okay. In fact, using Draconia's abilities is probably going to be a worthwhile endeavor here. Honors Bones. Child Prophetess Amuana. Which have been wild and gnawed upon by the Shade Wolves. Okay. Well, we found some child bones. I know I'm not feeling too great about that, but I'm just gonna take them with me. You shall not free the Master's consort, mortal. But what if I want to? Can you attack? Not really wanting to go out there. For good reasons, mind you. Better to fight. A nice enclosed space.
It is done. Jacques.
And we found a shadow prison key.
If you say so.
Would say we are on a good way forward. Luckily for us, we are well and truly prepared to deal with some shadows.
I beg your assistance in this evil place.
There she is. Well, admit, what risks me?
Your Grace, I am Mazzy Fenton, a valiant servant of justice and righteousness.
Yes, she considers herself to be quite a bit of a paladin. Of course. And you know it. How did you come to be here? I'm an adventurer. Let me help you discover the source of the evil that has befallen the area. Became abundantly clear when it slaughtered my companions at the Shadow Altar. Ah, the Shade Lord. Doesn't that sound evil as fuck? What is it here and what does it want? So why don't you tell us what you tried already, eh? Shadow Dragon, you say? Well, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. Yeah, sure, join me in my fight. And I shall tell you randomly about it more. Now we have another little fighter lady who is, what actually, you're pretty good at fighting at range, aren't you? Yeah, because she's technically set up to be, as you can see, by the amount of fucking points she has invested into her short bow. Mint is a ranged fighter. It's an interesting combination. I never really liked having two people using the same weapon, technically speaking, because there's a pain in the ass. Because there's only so much really great weapons, and well, pain. But there's that. So she's going to actually need arrows. Different from our good little Yoshimo at the moment, who has this very nice little special bow. That works completely without that. So she's not going to be too useful with that for very much longer. Now then, let's see. When you're set up to use short swords, and that's kind of fitting considering you're a fucking small one. You can make her into a decent tank, easily enough. She is a fighter without a kit, after all. So if I give her a sword and shield style, she can become a decent tank, even with a short sword, mind you. Which I might actually do as well. Seems like a reasonable thing to do. Did you add anything else that would hinder that? I don't think you have. She's a halfling. Sad as that might be for us in our continued existence, she's going to be quite a bit of a light upon a party. Never trust a halfling, I say. Hamilton's Journal, second half.
Unpleasant memories.
Yes, Viconia. To be fair, Viconia makes a good argument there. The last time she was underground for an extended period of time, after all, our life took a bit of a turn for the worst. Hello, statue. Was this depiction of the sun god caption on the pedestal reads, "Let not the holy ritual be degraded. None are worthy of his grace without first paying homage the manner that he himself has prescribed. Learn the ritual or face his punishment."
You shall
This
suffer
is
my
working.
wrath.
Has no effect.
Fair enough.
This isn't working. This isn't working.
There's a trap there.
What do you need? I am skilled in avoidance, fleet of foot and all that.
Can I not? Probably not. Okay, so we picked up a journal, didn't we? Yellowed and crumbling with age and speckled with old stains. And out of it is on the area, there's a ripped down the other end, blah blah. In the center of the area, placed careful within a standing column of rock. I tend to send this journal on to my family. That doesn't tell me shit though.
Yeah. What would you like?
What would I like? Good question you're asking there. How about a million cold hard cash? Oh, it's sustained me for quite a while actually, now that I think about it. Only long enough that I can continue doing this for quite a while.
This isn't working. Then this isn't working. This isn't working. This isn't working.
Nature, take the life she gave!
You know, Jahira, I would like to point out, but I'm pretty sure nature is not the one who gave this life. Okay, let's go down here, because this apparently works pretty damn well against them. Place I remember. See the sungeon on the pedestal? As long as it sits there, no shadows may approach us and we're safe. When removed, the creatures will attack. We need to jump across one of the shadow barriers. We mainly need to be prepared to fight once we take it off.
This isn't working. This isn't working. I am your... Fair enough, my friend. This isn't working. This isn't working. This isn't working.
Like the shadows have stirred in this room. Well, I probably did. We do need this particular thing. Morn ritual. For morning prayer ritual of a follower of the sun god. Land. Morn ritual is pleasing to mine eyes and ears. The first part of the ritual is smudged out. Perhaps you could deduce the action if you had these scrolls for the noon and evening rituals. Hold thy holy tomb up to the sun, and my power shall bless it. Reflect still perceived victory of light over darkness. Okay. I found part of the ritual. And this down here is, I think, the shadow barrier they are talking about. If memory serves, that is. Oh, no.
Averine, guide my blade. This isn't working. This isn't working. You talking to me? This isn't working. This isn't working. I mean, for the most part, we don't need to be afraid because most of the creatures they have kinda just basic bitch shadow creatures that we can indeed deal with relatively easily. Alright, we had a soul gem, didn't we? Yes, whatever you desire.
Okay, so there's nowhere up here. Because the only way forward is then either down here, or if there's anything down here that I missed. I don't think I did. Okay. Then on our way we shall be. Diving through the darkness more profound. Don't really like the prospect of engaging a fucking shadow dragon though. Sounds like something that could pretty easily kill you. For some reason that does not sound too pleasant now, does it?
This isn't working. Has no effect. The group needs me.
Here!
Go over there, please.
Weapon has no effect.
About ticking.
Weapon has no effect.
Like, don't worry.
Weapon has no effect.
Alright, you have lay on hands, don't you?
Not to it.
Like, look at me, I'm a paladin. And you're standing there like, but are you really? Is this going to hurt me? I was about to say, it looks kinda hot. Oh, well, look what we found. Look what the cat dragged in, basically. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of damage. Oh boy, so that's gonna be a royal pain then.
You can enough here. The wrongness in such a place. It is seeped into the very rocks themselves.
We might be able to whack them out then.
Come here. Fair enough, my friend.
I am ready. Of course. You shall suffer my wrath. I shall go forth at your command.
Don't worry, just do it quickly and brutally.
No effect. Point the sword. I shall
Jesus Christ, dog.
no effect.
That is an amount of enemies you don't really want to deal with under normal circumstances.
I await your move.
At your order.
This isn't working.
Come on, kill the creatures. Kill them brutally, please. Jesus Christ. Yep, that was not a fun encounter at all. In fact, I go so fast, that was pretty much bad. Okay. If you cannot get a res over there. And then we'll see what we have picked up, shall we? Okay, that's for sale. That we give to you. Let's do farewell. Fuck you too. One goal, Mito. That's a steep tome of Sunrise Asabana. Okay, so that's something we'll definitely need. Morning ritual, noontide ritual. Okay. What was I just about to say? Where's my halfling? Halfling has decided to stay back. I mean, that's fair enough, I suppose. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. Take a rest and deep dark camp. It's just certainly not gonna end up there badly. Hey, the wall. No worries. Light can be. You come, man, bearing the bones of the child prophetess. The defilement is at an end. These are bones, all of them are being gnawed upon in a room full of shade wolves. Explain yourself. Who are your spirits and who's this one whose bones you say possess? Once long ago, this was a place of darkness and vile creatures that spilled into this world from the blackness. Mona Tur invaded this place, brought his light to it, and drove away the shadows. Hillogard set up temples here, and wants to keep the darkness forever at bay. They were priests who shouted his name to the heavens and kept the wards strong. Our Manta has lost his power over the ages. The Keeper of the Sun is no longer worshipped as he once was. The wards begin to weaken. Mona was born to our people as a child prophetess, the child of light who would fight against the darkness that was once more beginning to spill into these lands. But it was too late. Mona was overwhelmed by the Shade Lord. We could not protect her as he took her body. and threw her bones to his dark wolves, ones of the child you have brought to us. Defilement at the hands of the Shadow Lord is now ended. Our duty is at an end. Please, forgive us, forgive our lapse. Let us cross over at last. My bones have been retrieved from the jaws of the Shade Wolves. I'm grateful to you, and that you have been relieved of their duty and crossed over. We'll join them soon. I pray that you are in the place to strike a blow against the darkness that has engulfed it, darkness that I had not power enough to defeat when I was among the living. But I have some power. I have power enough to elude the attention of the Guardians, if necessary. I can give this to you, a ward stone. Carry it and the dreaded Shadow Dragon will not notice your passing. Do not attack the beast, or otherwise draw its attention, and you shall be safe. Safe enough at least. Stands against that foul Shade Lord that has spread his hand over my once glorious temple. I'll go now to join my Keeper of the Eternal Sun. I owe my freedom to you and I will always be thankful. Live, my friends, live long and live well. May the light be forever victorious. Not too interested in getting involved in the whole fucking struggle between light and darkness, to be quite fair and honest with you. I'd rather try to make a quick buck and be on my way. People are like, that sounds... remarkably simplistic minded, but you know, it's the truth. The truth of the matter. More of these creatures, eh? Only the name of the master shall keep thee from the power of the darkness.
I shall go forth at your command.
Yeah, I will point out that the damages here are absolutely dreadful. Jesus, fuck me sideways. That is not nice.
Now? Please, come on. Pretty please.
We'll definitely need some buffing if we want to deal with these assholes. And we should probably do it in a way where we can somewhat control the flow of battle. Otherwise, that is going to hurt. And I do mean hurt.
How may I assist?
Okay, so that goes in there. We do have some arrows for you. Special arrows, actually, so you can actually do some damage with those. Two-face shots, sort of, let's see, immunity to slow and stun, that's neato. Hitchhiker's movement rate is slowed by 2. Pretty nice. However, close quarters is probably off the table. Okay, so give me a blessing. Give me some chanting. Then we'll try to lure them out a bit more controlled. Normally this would be the case where a bit like, how about we use... you know, something a bit more controlled. Like cloud spell or something. No, don't worry, it will be working. It's just that these motherfuckers are quite tough. They died of the poisoning here. Holy fucking shit. That is gonna make this bloody fucking annoying.
Intelligent sword, but I've had no formal education.
Yep, I can smell the pain in the ass all the way over here. Now then. Let's try this again. Oops, that's the wrong one. How much fucking damage are you gonna take from that poison? What poison is that? That's not just poison, is it? Jesus fuck me sideways. Holy shit. And I don't know what sort of poison it is, but Jesus Christ, I've seen my share of poisons. Whatever poison that is. Most definitively not one I want to engage with. I have a chance of anything prepared for that. I mean, not really, didn't think about it. Oh, that's not gonna work on them, they are fucking undead. Come on, just fucking kill, bitch! Getting tired of him standing in my way. I'm still fucking poisoned. Didn't you promise me that you would heal everything? I'm about to say again. You've been lying to me in this particular regard to me. That would be quite the problem. That's that. Skeleton warrior, sure. Let's try to clear out the area a little bit more before we deal with the okay, that's another shadow door. Yeah. Okay, so we do need to deal with this fucking puzzle then. Anything else we can go here? We did not go down here. We'll check that out as well. What did the voice actually tell me? I was kinda engaged with something there for the time being, so I'm not too sure I caught it. If I remember it, but rather. Interesting, so this just basically leads down here.
I am ready. I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
This is a massive living shadow, you may not pass through it. Saying, okay, yeah, fair enough, I don't think that's the sort of lock that any normal rook could very well open. Like, I get it, game, I get it. No, I get it. Okay, let's see here. We have made you relatively good at most things I want actually you to be good at. Push this up as well. Traps do have their uses. I'm not directly putting it mildly. They have more than just a little bit of usage. They can make quite a difference, let's say, if you use them rightly. Now then, I need to remember what the voice told me about this particular puzzle, because it's clear to see that we're supposed to be forming a word there, or stepping on the right. Letters at least. Which I will politely point out, I don't actually remember what it said. Can we sneak about? Is there a way to sneak about? Let me guess now. God damn it. was about to say, I've got this far.
Are we gonna kill something now? Come on, maybe?
Not
Something
you.
small. Anything. Huh?
Kill game! Okay, but I was pretty sure they wouldn't make it hard to guess. Plants are, they didn't. Merciful beings of light, offer you a simple exchange. Information on what you seek in exchange for my freedom. Why should I trust you? I was a minion of the Shade Lord. You seek to destroy him, do you not? I can help you do it if you only free me from this place. Okay, very well. I shall ride within your shadow. Take me across the tiles and I will tell you what I know. If the information is sound, I will then take you across. Interesting, however. There's a chapel next to these cells. I took a key from there and hid it in this cell. You will need it to reach the Master's lair. Now please take me across. Okay, fair enough. You did do what you said. I am not a monster. A man of my word. Ah, shit.